My name is Amanda Huss, and this is my transformation starts today, day 1 video. It's a horrible angle, but I'm attempting to make this video while I drive home from work. Don't worry, my hands are free. Almost fell when I turned, but you're on the dashboard. So, yeah, like I said, I'm attempting to make it while I drive. I'm a busy mom. I've got 2 kids, and I work a lot, so sometimes the car is the only 5 minutes that I get to myself without screaming in my ear all the time. So, this is not my first challenge of the group. I did this last summer sprint challenge. I didn't do so great in it, I'll be honest. When the challenge started, I was 2 weeks postpartum from having our second son, Ian. So a lot of this challenge was just finding my way, I guess. Figuring out how to navigate having 2 kids, figuring out my postpartum body. I'm falling again. Figuring out my postpartum body. You know, how to eat while breastfeeding again, how to function with 2 kids, how to function off of minimal sleep because I had a nursing newborn baby. Then going back to work and trying to navigate having 2 kids and exercise and eat healthy while going back to work. So this last challenge was a lot of just like trying to get it together, figuring out how to do this. But since we finished the challenge, I do feel like I have like this fire under me to keep going. I know the next challenge hasn't officially started yet, but I don't want to like dim that fire and just like wait until it does start. So I wanted to get started now. Because like I said, I just have this fire. I just want to do it, and I want to be really successful at it. So why wait? Let's see, like I said, I'm a mom of 2 kids. Gabriel is 3, and Ian is going to be 3 months now in 7 days. We live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I work for an ice cream factory, actually. I am the quality supervisor, and we make Ben & Jerry's and Magnum, Good Humor, Breyers, Popsicles, and Klondike bars. So a lot of temptation where I work, lots of ice cream everywhere, stuff that is not going to help me in my weight loss goals. But again, that's just one of the things I'm going to have to figure out how to navigate, because, you know, 1, saying I'm not going to eat it at all is unrealistic, and 2, you know, I have to live my life and figure out how to make my healthy lifestyle fit into my job. Let's see, about my why. It's kind of a tough one for me. I've always struggled with my weight, like growing up. I can remember like playing soccer and stuff, and, you know, having a hard time running at the field, and, you know, my adopted dad at the time would say, you know, why couldn't you be like this girl? Why couldn't you be like that girl? And the truth was, I was probably 30 pounds heavier than them. I just wasn't capable of doing it. And so that's always been a struggle. I could say I've probably always been a yo-yo dieter, like up and down, try this, try that. And so it's just always been a problem for me. It's always been a problem for our family. My grandmother on my mom's side, my mom's mom, until the day she passed away, all I can remember of her was, you know, she was well into the 300 pounds until the day that she passed away. When people say that, you know, ask me like at the doctor, what is my family health history? I'm like, where do you want me to start? Because she had 3 heart attacks, she had quadruple bypass surgery, diabetes, skin cancer, breast cancer, kidney failure, you name it. Like, she had everything. My grandfather on my mother's side had high blood pressure. He ended up passing away 2 Marches ago. Because of his blood pressure, it was causing him to have strokes in his brain. He was blind in both eyes because of his blood pressure. So really, like, the genetics is not working in my favor when it comes to losing weight and being healthy. So I think that's, you know, a significant part of my why, because I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to be 300 pounds. I don't want to have my kids remember, like, all the negative things about me, about my health. And I don't want to die at a young age or have a heart attack at a young age because my genetics are pointing me in that direction. The other big aspect of my why is, of course, my boys. I don't want them to struggle like I struggled, and I know I have to set a good example for them in order for them not to do that. I know that, you know, I see it now. I see Gabriel, who's 3, like, he always wants cookies and candy, and, you know, sometimes I'll catch him sneaking a lollipop in the closet. And so, like, those habits and that mindset is already starting now, and he's only 3. And why does he have those habits? Because of me, you know. That's really hard. It's really hard as a mom to, like, see your kid, and, you know, he's so great. He's so wonderful, and I love when he, like, runs around the house because he's got, like, these amazing, super cool running arms that he does, and I want that to be him and not, you know, overweight. He's not overweight by any means, but I just know, I see, like, the triggers are there. He always wants French fries. I guess that's my big example that sticks in my mind right now. At first, it was super cute, like, when he first learned how to talk. We would drive by, like, McDonald's or something, and he would say, "Ooh, Mama, French fries, French fries." And it was like, oh, how cute, like, he's 3, and he recognizes that McDonald's has French fries. And then, like, the more you think about it, you're like, wait, like, he recognizes McDonald's has French fries because we probably eat French fries way too much. We probably go to McDonald's way too much that he can drive by a fast food place as a 3-year-old and recognize that he gets crap there, you know. One day on the way to school, he, like, wanted me to roll down his window, and so I did, and then he was, like, pretending to order food through the car window, and I was like, again, super cute, like, how does a 3-year-old know how to do that? But then thinking about it, like, wow, we go to a drive-thru, clearly it's too much that a 3-year-old knows how to order fast food through a window. And then the other thing that stands out, like, anytime the door rings, Gabriel's like, "Pizza? Did we get pizza?" And again, at first it's like, how adorable is that? And then you're like, wow, like, I'm instilling these things into my kid's head, and he's only 3. The other piece of that's really hard as well, with now having 2 kids. Ian, this last pregnancy, I really did try to eat healthy. I really did try not to gain too much weight, which I was successful. I think I only gained not even 30 pounds, which was really good. I'm already down past my pre-pregnancy weight, and I'm really proud of that. But I had a really bad pregnancy, and to the point where I had to deliver him early, and I had to deliver him at 37 weeks, and he ended up in the NICU. And it's so hard for me, and it was so hard for me at the time, because, one, choosing between my 2 kids, like, I got released from the hospital, but Ian didn't, and 2, it was my fault. The nurses, I can clearly remember one of the nurses, I mean, clearly, I say clearly, it was 3 months ago, it's not like it was years ago, but one of the nurses, you know, I was asking, when do you think he's going to be able to come home? Every day I would ask, when can he come home? And one of the nurses told me, like, flat out, she said, well, I mean, I don't know why you're surprised. You had high blood pressure, you had gestational diabetes. I don't know why you're surprised that he's in here. And I was like, that was, like, the hardest thing for me, because it was my fault he was in the NICU. So between those 2 things, those are my, well, those 3 things, I guess, those are my biggest whys, why I want to do this, why I want to lose weight. And despite all that, like, I'm at a really good place. This last challenge, like, it wasn't perfect. I didn't lose a whole lot of weight, but it really taught me a lot, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm pushing myself a lot. Some goals I have for this challenge: I signed up for a half marathon. I've always loved, enjoyed running, so I signed up for a half marathon, and I'm doing that at the end of October. So I'm super excited for that, and I'm super proud of myself. You know, I just had a baby not even 3 months ago, and on Sunday I ran 8 miles. I mean, I walked 8 miles, but still, that's 8 miles. This weekend, my plan is to do 10 miles. You know, who can say 3 months after giving birth that they're going to go run 10 miles? So I'm super proud of myself there, and I'm just really excited for the challenge, and I'm really excited for this next 8 weeks and to see how far I can come, and yeah, it's going to be really good. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think the hardest part for me is going to be my nutrition. I really struggle in that area, but I'm just going to keep on pushing and remember the end goal. The end goal is to be healthy for my kids, and the end goal is to have a good example for them and have them live healthy lifestyles so that we can all grow old together and be super happy, healthy family. So thank you guys for watching this, and I can't wait to share my progress with you. I can't wait to share this journey with you, and I can't wait to do this 8 weeks. So thank you.